Everyone is talking about this story. Recent months, a lot of things within Keke Palmer's and Darius Jackson relationship just didn't seem quite right. So after his embarrassing reaction to Kiki's outfit and the fact that she was going to an Usher concert and other juvenile responses to his young, famous girlfriend appearances gave me abuse vibes. That's why many of us did not care for him. Darius, you don't get to have expectations when you don't put a ring on it. So you don't get to give husband opinions, okay? But Keke Palmer has obtained a temporary restraining order against Darius Jackson in addition to getting sole custody of their 8-month-old son, Leo. Keke Palmer has obtained a temporary domestic violence restraining order against her, the father of her child, Darius Jackson, in documents filed in a Los Angeles court November 9th and obtained by the NBC News. The Nope actress accused her former partner of physically and emotionally abusing her throughout their 2-year relationship and after their breakup, which she said occurred in October. Palmer and Jackson declined to comment when they were contacted by news sources. Well, Palmer admitted in her filing that she is afraid not only for her safety, but also for that of their 8-month-old son, Leo Jackson, alleging that since their breakup, Jackson has become even more unhinged, volatile, and dangerous to her and their child. So much of Darius' abuse toward her throughout their relationship was based on his insecurity and jealousy. The actress, who also filed for sole custody of Leo, stated that I became extremely concerned when Darius started to express jealousy about the time I am spending with my son. Keke continued and said, Darius said various disturbing things to me that caused me to fear for our son's safety, with him including how he understood why male animals in the wild wanted to eat their children, and a man's love for his child is based on if he loves the woman. Given Darius' uncontrolled violent outbursts in the past, whenever he became jealous, I became seriously concerned he would hurt our son, even if it was just to hurt me. In the February 2022 incident described by Palmer, Jackson allegedly became enraged when she showed him a bikini photo of herself while they were at a friend's party. Darius spent the rest of the night yelling at me, not letting me sleep so he could keep yelling at me, she said in the filing. In the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor and slapped my head from the side to side. The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs. When I was almost at the bottom of the stairs, he grabbed me around the neck and body slammed me back onto the stairs. Come September of this year, she became concerned for her son's safety after the former NFL star allegedly got frustrated while changing the crying baby's diaper. Darius started getting rough with Leo physically, and I stepped in to make sure Darius would not hurt him. The 30-year-old alleged in the court papers. Darius was angry and it almost became a tug-of-war with Leo. Darius finally let go and Leo was not harmed, But as I was holding Leo, trying to comfort him and finish changing his diaper, Darius hit me in the head before storming out of the room. Palmer included in her filing what she said was home security video footage of the February 2022 incident, as well as another confrontation with Jackson that allegedly occurred November 5th, 4 days before she filed for a restraining order. During that incident, she alleged that Jackson trespassed into her home and attacked her when she refused to let him take their son, who was with their relatives at the time, to a football game. I tried to remain calm, but as I was again asked him to leave, he stood up from the chair, walked toward me, and made sure there was no furniture between us. He was yelling, leaning into me, getting into my face, Palmer alleged of the 29-year-old. At that point, he lunged at me, grabbing at my neck and face, knocked me backwards over the couch, stole my phone out of my hand, and then ran out of the house. The alleged emotional abuse, she revealed, was common throughout their romance, which began June 2021. Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him. She shared in the filing, if we were at a party or an event, and I spoke with one person too long and looked at someone a certain way, he would storm off in a rage, telling me I was a slut and a W, accused me of cheating on him and that I did not love him. Darius had a way of gaslighting me to make me feel like I was doing something wrong, even though I wasn't. Though Jackson has not responded to Palmer's filing, he did share a photo of himself and Leo to X, formerly known as Twitter, of course. I love you, son. See you soon. A hearing on the domestic or the DV case has been scheduled for December 5th. Okay, let's be real. I love you, son. See you soon. Is that a message to Keke? Because your son doesn't have Twitter. Well, these are some of the feelings that some of the fans had to say. You choked her and stroked her in front of your son. You shouldn't be around him. One, because you're not safe, and two, to keep him from being traumatized by this violent behavior. Well, his brother, Saronis Jackson, had something to say. He said, the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve at all. Wow. So damn sad. So really, let's just see what her mom has to say.
Seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy. We know he's the biggest fuckboy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuckboy and you're a part of the problem.
Well, Saronis Jackson, does this look manipulative and abusive by Keke? If she is that manipulative, why did your brother make an effort to go to her space? I don't believe he had permission to be there. He should have left and stayed gone and actively co-parent his son. Allegedly, he has a copy of the key to her home, so that's how he entered her place. But once he began his abusive behavior, all bets are off. Now, who's the manipulative one? Obviously, Saronis Jackson's child's mother has something to say, as if her stardom is not as big as Keke Palmer's, but allegedly the same thing had happened to her. And I focus on this line where she says, I may not be at the highest platform in my career just yet to be heard and are supported by the public, but whenever that time comes, everyone will listen. So he thinks that it is common to behave in this manner. Well, if I was Dominique, I don't know if I would insert myself into this situation because your intentions will be interpreted differently. And unfortunately, Keke's story is common. Taking action against abuse regardless of your status, okay? No one's status should determine their credibility. If you're experiencing abuse, it is crucial that you take action. Don't hesitate to report it, and most importantly, remove yourself from the situation. Stop protecting these abusers. Stop protecting their image and their freedom. They should be in jail, if not hell. Now see, I have many opinions about this type of story. My opinion is about choices, and that's a long story. Now, Keke did the right thing to get out of this relationship and file whatever paperwork needed in order to keep her and her child safe. You guys see how quickly Darius and his brother tried to use the child to become a victim himself? And Mama, yes, she shut that down. They giving me this dirty old dusty man behavior, an abuser with no job, and now he's going to start parenting over the internet to gain sympathy. Yes, Keke, it would have been in a matter of time before he take this anger out on the child. The still photos are disturbing, so I can imagine what the video looks like. So y'all tell me what you think about this story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.